the main star of today's show will be Mr. Shafiq. He'll be taking you through all that you need to know about Kapwing as an online-based video editor. So again, like I mentioned earlier on, along for today's ride, you have Indra, Rayan, Hana, and myself who are all assisting Shafiq in running this show. If you have any questions, please ask us so that we can help clarify your doubts and make this session more fruitful, because learning is a two-way thing. And if we can't answer them now, no problem, we will get back to you after the session. So with all of the formalities done, let's get started. Shafiq, it's all yours.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Shafiq and today I'll be sharing about Kapwing, a browser-based video editor for you to edit videos, like doing simple trimming of video footage, joining multiple video clips together, insert an intro title text, insert labels and captions to your videos, as well as inserting subtitles. I'll also be showing you the video editing norms, like how to insert transitions in between clips to make them blend nicely together and make them look professional with Kapwing. With Kapwing, you can do all this on the internet and do not need to download any application and install it on your computer. All the functions and tools are available on their browser-based editor. Just launch your internet browser, go to their website and edit your video there. It is something similar to Canva, which we introduced to you guys last year. Check out our PixelStudio YouTube page to access previous PixelStudio Academy sessions. So what is Kapwing? Kapwing is just another browser-based software, or you would say application. It's free to use, you're not required to do any downloading of software and install it on your computer. Just go to their website, upload your videos that you have in your video camera or phones and do your editing there. Once you've finished editing, you can download your finished video to your computer and ensure it is capable of doing some fine editing, as most of the basic essential functions required for video editing are available as mentioned earlier. From recording to publishing in minutes, not hours. With Kapwing, you can record, edit and collaborate on video in a single intuitive tool. Spend less time editing and more time sharing your content. So what's the advantages of using a browser-based apps? It uses up less storage space on your computer since no installation is needed. How it works is the storage and software are being handled by the host at the cloud or online. Your browser is like a remote controller. This Kapwing acts as a digital host for the software and is the only one that needs to update the software, which makes the software always up to date for anyone accessing it. So with a Kapwing media library, you can upload video from anywhere and have confidence that all your clips work on any device. Kapwing supports a wide array of file formats including MP4 and movie, PNG, GIF, JPEG, and much more. Kapwing also supports full transcoding and conversion to optimize your files from the best possible editing experience. Kapwing timeline makes it easy to split clips, rearrange videos, trim footage, and much more. Drag and drop files to move them around on the timeline, then drag to reposition them all in the same editing surface. Kapwing gives you the freedom to edit videos in the way that make most sense for your workflow. With the help of artificial intelligence, Kapwing makes the video editing process faster. Features such as auto generation of subtitles, removing backgrounds in one click, and smart translation supercharge your creation process and turn tasks that takes hours into just minutes. With Kapwing, you can upload images, videos, GIFs, and more all into single workspace. Create and edit content, then send it to share, collaborate with your teammates. Get started with your video by choosing thousands of free professional design content templates. And if you want more, search millions of royalty-free image, GIF, and video assets to add to your project. Kapwing works seamlessly with your favorite apps like Google Drive Photos, Unsplash, Gypsy, Pixels, and much more. Access content directly inside the Kapwing editor and edit your content like never before. Join a community of video creators just like you. Ask questions, share content, and learn how other video creators are starting, growing, and scaling their content. It comes with a variety of tools from basic video editing to meme generator. So put your creative to the test. I'll be doing some basic video demo with some presets and resources that it comes with. It'll be better if you guys go to the website and join along. Let's go. Okay, for some of you guys that already signed up, this is what you will see on your workspace. So once you create a new content, forgive my horse over there. Okay, once you create the new content, you look at the left panel, there's an option for you to upload your own videos. Add subtitles, share, and export your videos into multiple formats. Like on your left panel, there's a media tab where you find your files. For adding titles or adding text, it will be on the text tab. Kapwing also comes with millions of free stock videos, images, music, all in a single tab. Once you click over here. It's all over here. Okay, the plugin tab is where you discover all the integration available in Kapwing. And lastly, the record tab is where you can record your audio and record screen on your computer or your laptop on the spot. It's commonly used for narration and adding some lines on the go. Oh yeah, like I said just now, there's a template tab if you're into memes and stuff.
Yeah, so I guess I should interject that maybe if like you have no idea, you have a rough idea of how you want to implement your project, but then you are not quite sure to how to get started. So you can make use of these templates as a springboard for you to launch into your project. So this is worth something to check out when you do your video edits.
Yeah, that's one I want to say, Hafiz. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, okay, let's start with the blank canvas. If you look on the right side of your page, this where you can do some fine adjustment. Currently it's a 1:1 aspect ratio. We don't want that. For cinematic videos, it'll be 16:9. So we change it to 16:9. Now let's play around with the background color. I'll be changing it to yellow. You can change more colors by clicking this button. But for now, I'm still clicking it with yellow. Okay, now time to add the title. Click on the text button and add text, add header text, and place it at the center. For now, depends on what kind of title you want it to be, but for mine it'll be at the center. And for me, I just change it to cute animals because my video will be about cute animals, I guess. And I'll be changing it to red and giving a bold. And now we're done with the titles. Now let's add some videos. So we'll go to the video button and select any 3 videos. For now, I'll be clicking on animal, like I said before. And I'll choose the sea lion, the cat, and the... Oh, where's the horse? Yes, the horse. You realize there will be a timeline added, so don't panic about it. Now we proceed to cutting the videos. But before cutting the videos, let's put the video right beside each other. You can scale the video down for it to be easier to be seen and arrange it by just dragging in side by side. That's how easy it is. But for now, let's cut the videos to make it short because it's too long. For now, just trying to make the video as short as possible. How do you cut the video is by either clicking the split button. Make sure the head is where you want to be split, and just click the split button and you split, and just delete the other one if you don't want it, and shift the video closer. Another way is just click and drag the video. That's how you cut the video. The video is for the horse too long.
Yeah, so maybe while Shafiq it cuts down the length of the video of the horse, right? So for those of you all have prior experience to some video editing software, so this is not too different lah. So in a way that for those of you have some prior experience, the learning curve won't be that steep lah. But I would like to say that even if you're a fresh editor, I guess that fresh editor, this is still relatively easy to pick up lah. You just need to practice.
Okay, as well as if you look at the layer, right, see the cute animals title can't be seen because it's at the top. This thing is sort of inverted if you're into Premiere or Davinci. So you want it the title to be seen. Is that you put it at the bottom? Or you put it aside. Because we want to see the title first for a few seconds. Okay, now once everything has been cut, time to add the music. So you don't have to think about getting music elsewhere unless you can't find it here. Now select the hustle music, which is in the audio tab. Okay, so listen to the music as well. Okay, once you put the audio in, you can adjust to fit the same scale as the video. Now time to add transition for the video. Now how do you add the transition? Click the video, click animate, and select which one would you like. For now, I'll be adding drop. You do a slap preview. And if you look at the bottom, that's where you can adjust the animation speed, and if you like to apply it on intro, outro, or both. For now, I want it to apply for both. So you can do the same for all 3 of the videos. Now for the cat, I'll be adding moving zoom for dynamic effect. And for the horse, I'll be doing just a frame module.
You notice that when you apply an animate filter, not filter, effect on the clip of the cat, right? You will notice that there's 2 boxes. Shafiq, can you go back to the cat? Okay, I'm not sure whether you all can see it. You can see 2 boxes. The outer one is called start, and the inner one is called end. So what this means is that when the timeline, the playhead reaches the start of the cat clip, it will start from that wider angle or rather wider frame, and then as the timeline goes on, it will gradually zoom in into that final position that's how to say the word, that's denoted by the inner box that says end. So basically, it's just telling you like what's the starting that frame is going to look like, and what's the ending that frame is going to look like. So whatever happens in between, the video, the editor software editor interface will execute that transition. I hope that
yeah, they explain it. Thank you for explaining that for me. Okay, now for the horse, I want to put some elements on it, which will be the frame at the top. Yeah, you can add the background for the horse. And you can resize it. For the horse, now how do you resize it? By clicking the video itself, edit, and yeah, it's kind of complicated, but it's actually zoom to resize the video. You can do some adjustments like zooming in, and then click on the black dot and adjust it slightly more. It will auto adjust for you, they will auto resize the image for you, and that's how you do it. So for next step will be doing the transition for the audio. For the audio, how to do a slight fade is by clicking the effects, click on fade, and apply it for both. There'll be a gradual start for the music, and it will slowly fade for once the music is done.
Shafiq is trying to say there'll be a gradual fade in, so that the music just doesn't start like that. So it's easier on your ears lah. If that fits the purpose of your music. You okay, Shafiq?
Yes. Okay, and lastly, which is for some people is very important, is adding the subtitles. Just click on the top. Okay, once you're inside, the side panel is where you customize the text. The top slider over here is where is the whole video of the timeline for the whole video. As you can see, there's it's the timeline for the whole video. And then for the bottom is where you want to start the subtitle and that's where you place it. And then if you want to add another subtitle, for example, I put subtitle for the sea lion. It's a sea lion, right?
Yes, it's a sea lion. It's a baby sea lion.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's add. Try to do example. I'm a sea lion. Yep. And you can do some slight adjustments. You click on the bottom left. There's a background where you want it to be just outline, warp, or full. For now, warp looks good enough, which looks like the YouTube captions you see on YouTube. Yeah, obviously on YouTube. And if you want to add more subtitles, just click on add more. Lastly, there's also an option for you to auto-generate, like the one seen on YouTube auto-captioning. But for this free version, you can only do like 10. And after you can do like 9 more minutes. You mean this month? Okay. And also you can upload subtitles with that's under SRT. As long as in SRT format, you can upload it here. So it's pretty useful for those people who already have one like prepared
Okay.
before you start editing.
Okay, Shafiq, maybe you want to explain to our attendees what exactly is SRT, because I think some of them are not familiar with the process. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Oh, Indra, do you want to jump in? SF Indra, please.
Hey guys. No, it's a good training session for Shafiq. Okay, basically SRT file, usually for big production, we have these files. Basically, it's like a text files where you can actually upload, and there's like time codes where it can auto sync with the video. So technically, this actually the functions here are basically quite basic, but to a certain extent, they have this subtitling function through SRT. So usually if you see the SRT files, it will come with like time codes and the respective text that accompany the subtitles. So when you upload that, then it can actually auto tag on to the different positions of the video. So that's how it works. Quite advanced. So it's pretty good. So I think Shafiq, you have gone through some of these basic features, which is the essential ones that you guys need to know in order to edit a video. So there are other things which you guys can explore. So please go in and explore in terms of like, like the output resolution. You can even, like, if you want to do a video for IG, you can change it to 9:16 rather than a 16:9, where if you want to upload in YouTube, or that you can have a square format, like 1:1 and stuff like that. So a lot of things. It's free and it's available on the internet. So technically you don't have to like download an application, install, and take up space in your your workstation. So basically what you need to do is a web browser, launch your internet web browser, go to kapwing.com and sign up as an account, and it's free for you to edit. But the free ones will have certain limitations. For example, like the video output, when you once you finish your edit, right, then you can actually export it to a particular video for you to download or upload. But the highest resolution you can go is 720p which is quite decent. If you're watching on YouTube, on your computer screens, on your mobile devices. If you want the higher ones, the high 1080p, that one you have to subscribe, right? So for now it's 720p, and for those who want to do simple editing, you can actually use this already. And just now Shafiq mentioned there's images and other videos that's available for you to use. It's all part of the package that they provide. If you want to access videos from other areas, there's integration with like some of these plugins like Google Drive and stuff like that. So whatever you have there, you can just pull and put it inside there rather than go to Google Drive, download it into your desktop and upload it here. No, it's all integrated. So it's pretty good. You can even use like emojis and add on shapes and stuff like that. So it's more than what you typically need for all this editing. And moving forward, there's a lot of these platform out there, editing platforms. So next year we will be sharing with you some of this, but I thought we want to share with you some of this Kapwing, because it's quite essential for some of you who requires simple editing. Previously, we shared editing on using Davinci, but Davinci is quite heavy. You need to download it from internet, and if your laptop is slow or it's lagging and stuff like that. But this one, you just need an internet connection, a good internet connection, launch your web browser, and everything's all there. Everything's all in the cloud. So please check it out. It's very easy to use. I know some of you here are already doing video editing, so this is nothing new. Same, they work based on the timeline. We just put the clips side by side. If you want to cut it, just either use the split function or just drag the ends. Then you can put transition like fade in, fade out, or zoom in, and all those crazy transitions for you to use to make your video very professional. So all these are right at your fingertips, and everything is all there for you to start producing your own videos. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you for your insights, Shafiq. Shafiq lah. Thank you for your insights, Indra. Okay. So I want to go back to something that Shafiq mentioned earlier on. So just now he mentioned something about titles appearing on the video, because I think it didn't really appear because you mentioned something about the layers. So could you show us that portion one more time? Because you mentioned that the lowermost layer is actually the topmost layer. If you talk about in terms of the language of other editing software.
Oh yeah. As you can see from the timeline, right? There's the background. They call it the background, but it's actually the top. It's something it's like a frame where the horse is actually behind the frame, right? Supposed to be behind the horse. The horse is supposed to be behind the frame. So for a normal video editing software, you realize that something that's supposed to be on the top will be at the top of the timeline, not below the timeline. So what you're saying here is actually sort of inverted. Get it?
Yeah. So maybe you could add in.
Yeah, this is example.
Okay, maybe for this horse clip, right? Maybe you just add in like a subtitle or something that yes, maybe our viewers might understand it a little bit better.
Okay, but for the text side, okay, this thing is a bit complicated.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's something we just learned recently, and for example, like the subtitles, I realized for the subtitles, it's actually at the top part of the layer.
Because some video editing softwares also the subtitles is entirely separate from the rest of the timeline. So this is just something for you to take note of lah.
Yeah, so you have to learn as you go.
So for those of y'all who are very experienced in editing, if you try using a Kapwing, right? So there's a little bit of a adjustment period lah. So don't freak out if you notice like, hey, what happened to my clips? Like what happened to my pictures? So it might be the case where the layering needs to be inverted. So don't worry.
Okay, let me complete the last step. Okay, when you're exporting the video, right? To be able to export without the watermark, it must not exceed 5 minutes. And there's an upload limit of 250 MB. So when you're uploading media into this loading media here, that must not exceed 250 megabytes. But I did do sometimes. So if you're recording a video using your phone, it will take like for a few seconds. Maybe a minute of video would be like less than 100 MB. Yeah. Less than 100 MB. So I recommend if you really want to use this thing as your main or something for a while would do, I recommend you guys to subscribe it for $16 per month. Maybe a month will do. But with that, you're having a slight advantage by having 2 GB, which is too small for professional people, but it's good enough. Yeah, and the maximum, and you also will be able to export in 1080p if you pay slightly more. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you very much, Shafiq. So, if you have any questions, there's some burning questions that you may have after listening to today's presentation by Shafiq. Once again, you can click on the Q&A button below. You can see it's right next to the raise hand icon lah. So please fire away any questions that you may have that you want him to further clarify lah. We would love to hear from you. So don't be shy. So we have a few questions already. Okay, let's see. Our first question is by anonymous attendee who asks, no copyright issues with any of the images or audio?
Okay, for the audio, I already did some research about it. The audio, it is safe to use. There's no copyright issues. For the videos, it all taken from the, what's that thing again? All taken here. They are splash, gypsy text. Everything is when you do a search, you'll take all the images, everything from here. So so everything is like a stock photos or videos which can be used.
And I would add that Unsplash and Pixabay are known to dispense copyright free images and resources for you to use. Because for PixelStudio, we also use these images and assets direct from these websites. So if this one is your concern, as far as images and vectors goes, you don't have to worry about this.
Okay, the next question. What's the maximum duration of video you can edit on Kapwing? Okay, if you look on the website itself, okay, there's an unlimited, but as long as you don't exceed like 2 GB of memory inside. This pretty much okay, for free it can export video up to 30 minutes long, and then it can publish up to 33 hours of video per month. All stated here. Okay, next question. Hi team, are the audio images free like Canva? Can we download working? Export to like
That's the
Premiere project.
Yeah, Premiere project. So that we can edit on other software such as Premiere Pro. Will the team be procuring this?
Okay, the first question is yes, it's royalty free. No copyright issue. And second, for the second question, is a no.
What you can download is the final product, the exported product. Because this is not like .prog, that's actually a Premiere file, right? No. It's not also so what you can export is the final file. You cannot take the working file and don't know, because it's actually an internet, it's a web-based browser. All your working file is on the cloud. That's the purpose, to make your machine, to make the flow light, so you don't have to bring all these source files onto your laptop. So everything is all on the cloud lah, like Canva lah. Everything you put everything on the cloud. And when you want to download the Canva slides, also the final product, right? Either PDF or PPT or PNG, similar, right?
I think if I may add, I think that just now Hafiz mentioned about the Unsplash and the Pixabay Pexels. So you can actually get the resources directly from there. So you don't really need to go and re-export through Kapwing. Yeah, you can find the resources there instead lah. So it's easier to load it into Premiere Pro.
True. Okay, Panfong asks, what's wrong with my tongue? Panfong asks, thanks for sharing, Shafiq. Okay, see Shafiq, people keep encouraging you. Okay, may I know if it's possible to upload PowerPoint slides, or must the slides be converted to images to be uploaded?
Okay, for that kind of cases, I never tried before, but they safe. I recommend you to convert it to image first before you upload it here.
Because true. Because for PowerPoint, it contains other functions. The source file itself contains other functions which is not supported by a web-based editor. So it's best that you convert it to either PNG or individual files. Individual files. I know where you're coming from. You want to do from your slides, you want to do a video, right? Yeah, technically you can do that. But actually, if you want to save your PowerPoint slide as video, you can actually export it as a video within PowerPoint itself. You don't have to, do it. Maybe let's talk about Panfong. Let's give Panfong, give her the talk.
Panfong, please. Yeah. Center stage.
Let's talk to her.
Yes. Hello.
Hi, Panfong. Yeah.
Hi. Okay, I understand that PowerPoint has the function to do the recording, but I also understand that on PowerPoint itself, there's only the speaker will only appear at a corner. So in a video, I was hoping to feature the storyteller with the entire frame. Then maybe while he or she is doing the storytelling, then he or she might switch to the picture as a reference to the pictures on the book. So it will toggle between her, the video of him or her, and then at the same time show the pictures from the book.
I see.
I think it's a bit like picture in picture lah.
Yeah. You can use one of the zoom function under advanced tab, where the speaker can appear anywhere you want. You can move the speaker around, and at the back is actually the slide. So when you share, Zoom is available there, and when you record, everything is all recorded lah. So you share slides, you share slides under the advanced tab. Then the speaker can appear at the left corner, right corner. You can use that.
Yeah, I heard about that as well. But from what I understand, I think we are not going to use Zoom or Loom. We are trying not to use that lah.
Okay, I see.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to use PowerPoint, then you require some editing process. If you want to you want to do post processing for the video, because you can't upload the entire slides there for camera.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good question. Let's go on to the quiz.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
To reinforce some learning.
Okay. If you still have any last minute questions, you still can.
Just put it in the Q&A.
You can put in the Q&A.
Address it
for
later.
now, let's progress to the more fun part of this show, which is the quiz presented to you by Shafiq. 5 quick questions, and we'll see which one of you attendees will come out on top for today.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Nice.
Question 1. So the fastest answers gets more points. So the first question is, how do you run Kapwing on your computer? Download the application and install, access through the web browser, raise CRQ to get us TSG to install your SU machine, or buy the installer disk from Simlim. And the answer is access through the web browser.
Okay, someone got it wrong. Download the application and install on your computer. Like I said before, there's no need to download and install any application for this.
Yeah, because the beauty of Kapwing is that it's web-based, so you do not need to install anything on your physical machine. And in the lead, top 3, we have No, MMM, and Chef. Thank you. So again, fastest answers gets more points. What is the upload limit for the free version of Kapwing? Yes, the answer is 250 megabyte. Yeah. Which of the following is not an advantage of Kapwing? Less resources are used in your computer, no installation is required, this web-based app is always kept up to date, or the free version only gives 250 megabyte of cloud storage. So what's the advantage of Kapwing? Correct. The answer is the free version only gives 250 megabyte of cloud storage. And on top, we have Kiki, and M&M is still second place and tied with LW. Who's LW? I want to know. Okay, question 5. What is the highest video resolution can you get when exporting videos using the free version of Kapwing?
Nice.
Correct. The answer is
everyone got it
720p.
correct.
Yes, Shafiq is very pleased that everyone got this answer correct.
Yes. For the paid version, you get 1080p.
Yes, and let's see who's on top. Kiki is still on top, followed by LW and M&M. Thank you very much.
Okay, last question.
Okay, the last question. Come on. Can you collaborate with others in editing a video project in Kapwing? The answer is yes. You can collaborate with others.
And all you have to do is just share the link.
Yes. So this is much the same way as Canva, because for Canva, you also can collaborate with others. They just need to have the same link. And the top winner is LW, beating M&M by 1 point. Whoa, that's really close. Followed by Kiki. Okay, let's wrap up this session. Okay, so that's it. We hope that you have learned a little bit about what Kapwing can do for you, especially when you need a little video editing done in your line of work, either for work or in your personal pursuits, like coming up with social media posts to show your friends and make them jealous. I don't know. Importantly, many thanks to each and every one of you for attending today's session. And thank you to our man of the match, Shafiq. Shafiq, clap or something. Let's clap for virtually clap for Shafiq. And that's a wrap for PixelStudio Academy Season 2021. So that's it. We are done for the year. We hope to see you again next year with fresh new topics that we hope to bring to you.